Gotta unmute the mic. We're professionals here. Good morning. It's 11 a.m., October 13th on a Wednesday. Let's get these writing sprints going. Welcome. Hi, y'all. I am Kibby Rose. Welcome to my channel. This is a morning of sprints that I do. I am a professional psychic by day, writer by night. So I spend my days doing sprints and writing my book and then doing my psychic work at night. I also use my channel to kind of mix things up a little bit, give a little bit of info if you need it, and also help with, your book or any psychic work that I can help with too. And we already have, good morning, Devin. Hi. If any of you don't know yet, Devin Cutting has an amazing list that I actually reference pretty much every day for writing sprints. If you sub to his channel, let me put that back up. If you sub to his channel, there are literally just playlists of writing sprints to use. And what's actually really funny is last night I was trying to figure out how my day was going to go today. And I actually ended up using his list to figure out that I had a life sprint this morning. So his list can help you in more ways than one, evidently, as it was proven to me. So Devin, I have to thank you because if it wasn't for your list, I probably would have forgotten about my life this morning. It's been a busy week, okay? It's only Wednesday and it feels like it's been a full week for me already. All right, well, to start this off, I usually start with 10 minutes to work out, get your day set. I still need to organize some stuff. And then after that, I do about 4 25-minute sprints with a little bit of talking points in between, depending on the comments and what we're working on and everything else. I do have to end at 1 o'clock today. I have to work at 2 o'clock and I have to prep because psychic work for clients is something you have to prep for. So let's start with our first 10-minute sprint. See if we can get something accomplished in the first 10 minutes and we can go from there. Devin agrees, it has been a crazy week. Mercury coming out of retrograde next week with the full moon that's going votive course. This is like, yeah, angels and people are feeling the motivation to get things done because the next full moon is going to be, there's not going to be much productivity because it's void of course. Basically, it means that any intentions you put towards the full moon are going to go straight into a void, into a black hole. So it's more of a time to recharge and rethink and be grateful for what you have. And then we have a 1, 2, 3 punch before the new year with the next 3 moons. So just use this moon to help with things. All right, let's get this sprint going. Kind of have to share my screen. There we go. And the first 10-minute sprint. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, sprint. Time is up. That was 25 minutes or 10 minutes. Wow. No, I was thinking to put 25 minutes on the clock. And yeah, that's where my bread went. My bread. Wow, I am just killing it today, aren't I? Aren't I? Just killing it today. Devin mentioned Monday was a holiday. I totally forgot about that, causing confusion for some. Today feels like Tuesday for some. I work 7 days a week, literally, whether it's my psychic business or YouTubing or whatever. So holidays, what are those? I don't know what those are. They come and go for me without acknowledgement half the time. I think Christmas even came and went without me realizing what was going on. So words are hard, and I kind of am laughing at myself because there's been a lot of people on their streams this week that have been fumbling with their words. I'm blaming Sagittarian moon. That's what I'm blaming. I should actually double check to see if we're still in. Is it a Sagittarian moon? Because nope, we shifted to a Capricorn moon. All right. Well, then we shouldn't be fumbling with our words, but that's okay. Words are hard, especially when you have to talk to a screen and pretend people are there, even though I know you're there. So I was able to actually use that 10 minutes to get all my lists condensed, got my to-do list finalized, got my things set up for me to start on my chapter 8. So looks like I'm going to be working on chapter 8 for the first sprint. And then depending on where I am with my head in the book, I might switch to scheduling and finalizing my calendar or working on one other thing that I've been doing. Because I've also been working on a drawing. When I do my psychic work during the day, I have been doing little doodles and stuff. And this one still needs to be finished. So a couple things that I need to do. Blame the date. It's the 13th. See, but Friday the 13th is always a lucky day for me. Always. I'm a witch. So Friday the 13th for me is like, ooh. It's a very powerful day. So I don't know. I've never really had a bad Friday the 13th. So I can't really blame it on the date. I'm going to blame it on the fact that maybe my brain isn't functioning all the way because I completely almost forgot I had a live stream this morning. So, looks like Courtney came in. Hi, Courtney. Hello. What are you working on today? I know that you've got your book that you're working on. All right. So if you all are ready for 25, are we ready to do another 25-minute sprint or our first 25-minute sprint? Maybe by the end of this sprint, my brain will actually catch up to the day and I'll be like keeping up with what I'm supposed to be keeping up with. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to blame it on hump day. That's what I'm going to blame it on. And I'm going to blame it on the fact that everybody else probably doesn't know that it's hump day and is, like you said, everybody probably is confused. I'm going to blame it on that. Because yeah, being an intuitive, I tend to share energies with the rest of the world. So 25 minutes on the clock. Let's do another sprint. In 3, 2, 1, sprint. Okay, I have no idea what just happened. StreamYard just completely kicked me out. I'm here. Still got the timer going. Sorry, y'all. Time's up. That was 25 minutes. And I had some issues, man. StreamYard decided to just boot me for some strange reason. Don't know why, but at least I was able to get back in. So if anybody in the chat is streaming later, just know that StreamYard is being a little bit of a pooper today. So, and it looks like we got a couple people coming in. Oh, Devin caught it. Gremlins. They are gremlins sometimes. StreamYard's been really just being a pain in the butt lately, hasn't it? Bonnie! Hi, Bonnie! Hi! I missed your sprint this morning because I had to get ready for mine, but thank you for coming in and seeing and stopping by. Hi! And Jeannie popped in too. Hello, beautiful. Lurking and supporting you. Brain is not functional enough to write today. Hey, I can understand with the things that are going on in your life and the prepping for what's coming. I'm not surprised if brain focuses on other things. Bonnie says hi to Jeannie, and Jeannie says hi to Bonnie. I love our little community. Well, even though I got booted off of StreamYard, and I know it wasn't my Wi-Fi because I listened to live music on my YouTubes through my earpiece, my phone didn't goof. Nothing went wrong with my phone. My Wi-Fi indicator on my computer was fine. StreamYard even made me re-log in to actually get into StreamYard. So I was able to get some edits done, but when I came back to look at everything, I guess when I shut down my Word thinking there was other problems, I didn't save what I'd been working on. So luckily it's only about 10 minutes of edits or 15 minutes of edits that I lost, but still it's one of those things where I pulled it back up and I was like, no, where did it go? What did I do? StreamYard, look what you've done to me today. Anyway, I'm grateful for StreamYard. Don't get me wrong. But, when things don't work the way they're supposed to work, because even when you pay for it, they don't work the way you're supposed to. Yeah, it's frustrating. So Jeannie says, it's good so far. Just really tired. At Bonnie, waiting for grandbaby to make the appearance. Yeah, and I lost the baby pool because I said yesterday or the day before, and we're still waiting. We're still waiting on the news of the new birth of life. I love it. So, and it's a Capricorn moon, so we'll see what happens. I thought for sure the Sagittarian fire was going to push bring that baby out, but nope. Yay, grandbabies. Yes, another grandbaby for Jeannie's pocket, basically. I'm so happy for her. She's so excited, and everybody's doing well, so it's perfect. I think I'm going to try. We got another 25-minute sprint coming up. We didn't lose any time on that last one because I actually just let the timer do its thing still, so we still stuck with the 25-minute mark. We're going to do another 25 minutes, and we'll have to see where we can go. I'm really hoping that I can get chapter 8 edited and done before I have to work this afternoon. So, Courtney, yay, so exciting, isn't it? I think just new life. I had a friend recently who lost someone, and now to know that Bonnie's getting somebody, it's one of those things where I'm just like, even though we had a loss, we're still getting a new life. So, and the moon was super bright for a half moon. It was super bright and it was so pretty. I think the distance between the Earth and the moon right now is fairly close. I think that's why. And I think that's also why this moon is going to be a bad moon. So if any of you didn't hear me earlier, if you guys weren't in here, this moon is going to be a bad moon because it happens to go void of course at the same time that we go full. So any intentions that you put towards this full moon are basically going to go into a black hole. Then bye-bye. So just use this moon as more of a grateful thing, gratitude, and it's perfect timing for Jeannie because gratitude of a new life is like the perfect thing for this moon. Because after this moon, we have a 1-2 punch till the new year. We got 2 more moons, and then the moon of the new year. So angels need energy. Use this moon to be grateful. Next 2 moons, we're moving into a very business minded sun phase along with the full moon. I have to double check what next full moon is, but I want to double check that. But I have a feeling that it's going to be a very strong and productive moon after this one. The November full moon. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Beanie, not me. I don't know what that's to. Into Jeannie. No. Laugh out loud. Oh, you're not a grandma. Oh, okay. I was like, not you? What's not you? I was like, so you're not a grandma either. I'm not a mother or a grandmother either, but I still enjoy the little babies. I think it's a female thing that we enjoy the babies, or it's just, nature for us to enjoy the babies. And it's grandbaby number 7. Oh, lucky number 7. Oh, I didn't even put that together until now. Yeah. So we got lucky number 7 of the grandbabies. She's going to be a little miracle baby, I feel like. Bonnie, when you said I had a new addition, I thought, yeah, when you say you have a new addition, it can mean a lot of things. You're like, addition on the house, a pet addition, a partner, a child. What addition are we adding to life? Because if anything's constant, it's change. And Devin's not a parent too. I find a lot of people nowadays, it's not so common to be a parent. Like, it's not something that people are more interested in making themselves stable before having a kid. And I think that's a better way of doing things. So are we ready for another 25-minute sprint? Oh, Bonnie is a mom. But you're not a grandma. So you're a mom, but you're not a grandma. Well, someday, well, I shouldn't say that because my mom probably hoped to be a grandma, and that ain't happening. Not unless I adopt. So sure. Let's do. So Ginny is ready for the next 25-minute sprint. I know you're just lurking, but that's okay. Use the 25 minutes, check on the grandbaby, get the room ready, finish up all the little details, finish your research for your stuff, because you were naming off stuff this morning that I'm just like, I want. So I want to hear more about what you're creating and making in regards to that stuff in your business. So, and Devin says, not happening for me too. Way too late for that. It's not too late for me. I don't have the mommy gene. It's something I've come to realize. I'm 40 and I love kids and I love them around, but I love it even more when I can hand them right off to their parents. So and with my mental stuff that I have going on, it's hard enough to keep myself in normalcy, I guess. So having a child for me was just not something. I didn't want to create a world for a child that wasn't stable, and I don't think I can do that. So I just chose to live vicariously through other people. So Bonnie, got a few years before get complete self back. Yeah, and that's part of the problem is I have to do a lot of self-care for myself just to keep myself sane. And I feel like I would neglect any child that might need added attention. And knowing a child from my genes and my gene pool, and they were probably going to need a lot of attention. And I just didn't want to do that. I felt it would be an unfair disadvantage to the child to have that kind of parent. So I think I made the right decision. We'll see I'll find out in the future. All right, 25 minutes. Let's go, because I do have to go at 1, because I do have to work. Maybe I can push it to 1:30, but I do have to work. So let's get this 25 minutes and we're on to our next one. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, sprint. I got to do an ASMR one of those sometime. Y'all, at 25 minutes is up. I cannot believe it. I was busy. Okay, so yeah, I got some questions for my group of people when I get a chance. Cause yeah, I got some questions regarding book formatting and if something's okay with it. But I'm almost done with chapter 8. Got literally I only have a paragraph left in it to edit. So that 25-minute sprint was very productive for me. I'm stoked. Looks like I'm going to accomplish my goal by the end of the day, which I'm super stoked about. So Bonnie had to leave us, but I gave her a little heart earlier because she had to go. Betty, Better Days. Hello, Better Days. Thank you for joining us. I can't wait. I'm so happy you're here. And then Jeannie popped in. Sako's great. That's probably who I was going to ask, truthfully. It's an easy question, but I feel like I need to start spreading my questions out amongst people so I'm not completely bombarding just one person with it. I don't know. I got to check in with people and make sure I'm not overwhelming them with things before that's why I said I got to ask somebody because you don't want to do too much. Sandra Hudson. No, I said that wrong. Sandra Husted. That's how it is. Forgive me if I ever butcher your names. My clients know I read with phonics. My brain does differently. So yeah, forgive me, please. I don't ever butcher your name on purpose, but it happens. But hello, Sandra. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. And Sako is awesome. She's definitely one of, there's a lot of good peeps in this group, truthfully. There's not just even Devin, even on your list, just your playlist of sorts, the amount of good people that are on there that are just, I'm used to working. I came from LA, San Diego area. I'm used to people literally ripping you a new one. If you try to do anything, they kind of tear you apart. So this whole community where everybody's not trying to one up each other, where it's actually a support system, everybody's bouncing questions off each other. It's a whole new experience to me. And to tell you the truth, I'm starting to kind of understand what people mean by the difference between the West Coast and the East Coast, because I'm really rather enjoying being able to share things that I'm doing and ask questions without people making me feel, So thank you. That's just a little simple shout out to all you peeps out there on the playlist and, everyone that's ever helped me. Thank you so much, because honestly, it's been a lifesaver of sorts. So how about we do another 25 minutes? I got about a half an hour to an hour. I got about 40 minutes before I have to dip out. So I think we got time for 2 more sprints because we're going on our 3rd sprint. Then we got one after that. Devin came in. The opposite here. I'm from Canada. People apologize to each other for no reason. My friends have actually started telling me, like yelling at me for apologizing, because I say I'm sorry for things all the time, because I came from an area where I always felt bad. I always felt sorry because it wasn't a competition to me. It was a competition to everyone else. But I always felt like I had to apologize. I even had a boss one time straight up tell me that if I apologized, if I said I'm sorry again, she's like, you need to stop saying I'm sorry. You need to start just saying okay and move on. And she said, the next time you say I'm sorry, you're going to have to work an extra shift. And I was just like, wait, what? And she was like, you're about to say I'm sorry. And I was like, yep, I sure was. So, but I have a bad habit of that too. Not saying I'm sorry for stuff that I shouldn't be sorry for. Jeannie has to head out, need food. Yes, actually the next sprint, that's one thing that I'm going to be grabbing for myself. Much love, and I'll chat. You better keep us posted on all the babiness. I want like regular reports. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait. If she's not here by Friday, I'm going to be shocked. And Courtney, it's time for a nap. How do you nap in a 20? See, I don't do naps. I've never even, I think my mom said I was like 6 months old the last time I took a nap. So the fact that you can nap in 25 minutes and you can even nap at all, I give you props because I go till I crash, but I have so much energy anyway that if I don't keep going, I won't ever sleep. So you will soon. Yes, please do, because we're all excited. We need to do like an online like baby celebration stream or something like that. Something where we can celebrate, just not share anything because we, keep the baby private, but have like a little like celebration, like let the adults have a drink and celebrate the new life. Birthday play by play. you know, Honestly, as a female, even I'm not so sure I want a birthing play by play. However, I do want to know when if she goes into full labor and if the baby comes, and I know the baby's gonna be healthy and happy, but okay. Another 25-minute sprint. We got one more after this, and then I gotta call it a day. So nope, that's not what I wanted to do. That one. 25 minutes on the clock. And you know what? I'm going to do this differently. And in 3, 2, 1, sprint. Just because I can. time is up. Time is up. That's 25 minutes that we just had. Hello, y'all. I'm back. Well, that actual 25 minutes was very productive for me. I was able to get lunch, do some self-care. And I am, except for I finished editing chapter 8, but I think there's a little bit more that I need to add because I just realized that maybe, yeah, there's a couple things I need to add. So even though I didn't even do my word count for that chapter, honestly, I've just been editing at 1,228 words. Not bad, but still, like I said, I need to add a couple more things to that chapter because it kind of ended in a way that I didn't think it ended when I first wrote it. Now that I'm rereading it, I'm like, wait, that didn't end right. I need to change some stuff. So, how'd the rest of y'all do? I hope it was a productive sprint for many of you. There's not many comments coming in, so I have a feeling it was one of those sprints where everybody actually was productive. And they might still be working because I don't know how many sprints I've done that to where the timer goes off and the person starts talking and I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm just going to finish up this little paragraph and we'll see what happens. So if we don't have any comments pop in, I might just do the next 25-minute sprint because I do have to leave in a little bit. So I got enough time to do one more sprint and then I'm going to have to peace out. Ooh, Shonda, 311. That is awesome. I'd love to know what you're working on. Are you working on a book? Are you editing? Are you doing the whole writing schmeal at the moment where you're just busting out words? I'd love to know a little bit more about your book because I do. I'm one of those that my day is the day of discovery, my birthday. So I'm always constantly eager to find out more about what's going on with people. So you are writing a Christmas book before Halloween. So you're in a weird mood. I could imagine. Oh gosh. Yeah, trying to get in that Hallmark Christmas whatever during the veil lifting of the Halloween holidays. Yeah, this is more of a time for spiritual connection than family and love. But that I give you props because that's a challenge. Putting yourself in a different mindset during a different time of year. Truthfully, you challenged yourself because that probably would have been easier to write in the spring. But I give you props for challenging yourself and making sure that you, yeah, I don't know what you're making sure you're doing, but you're challenging yourselves. Haunted Hallmark. Yeah, see, Devin, that's a good one. Oh, I never even thought about that. A haunted Hallmark Christmas. See, but the thing, my whole argument, actually, I'm going to promote somebody's channel right now because this just brought it in. If none of you will follow Savvy, Savvy Writes Books, she is doing a stream tonight, and she is actually working on the Hallmark type books, but it's in the genre of like bisexual and LGBT type stuff. Because on one of her streams, she went on a rant about how there's not enough novels like that for the holidays. So she's like, I'm just gonna write one. She actually has a stream tonight if anybody is interested in checking that out. But yeah, that's super cool. So a haunted Hallmark, maybe we're getting on a different, maybe we're going to change this Hallmark genre. Maybe we can start something on that. All right, well, we're going to add another 25 minutes to the screen. We're going to get this going. This is going to be our last sprint. And then I'm going to have to go because, the real job, the psychic, my clients get mad if I'm not there. So 25 minutes on the clock. And in 3, 2, 1, sprint. Y'all, that's another 25 minutes that has passed. That has come and gone. That is 2 hours and 18 minutes that has come and gone for us. Oh, Lordy. Well, I can tell you right now that sprint was also very productive for me. I got finished with chapter 8, edited and finished chapter 9, but chapter 9 was only like a little paragraph, and started on the first half of chapter 10. I'm actually very stoked with my productivity in the last hour. So I am going to have to call it a day for this, peeps, because unfortunately, it is time for me to go do the real world job. As much as I love my real world job and I love my clients, I also love doing these YouTube lives. But let's check in. How did the rest of you do before I decide to just peace out on the rest of you? Shonda, I only got 120, but I finished a chapter. See, and sometimes it's not about the word count you get, because we all know that sometimes those 120 words can be like the biggest portion of the chapter. So I'm with you. I think my chapter 9 is only 142 words. So I know what you mean by that, but those 142 words are so vital for my storyline that, yeah. Oh, and Courtney, you're very welcome for the sprints. I love these sprints. I do them for myself and for everybody else. I started using them to my advantage because I was one of those that tends to go, work until I actually crash. And then I would go back and read my book and realize that the last like 2 hours that I was writing, the value of what I was writing just dropped off. So these writing sprints, like I said, Devin Cutting has an amazing playlist on his channel. If you guys ever want to look at it, it's this guy, Devin Cutting, this guy. He's got an amazing playlist if any of you want to check it out. He does all the sprints that everybody has in the AuthorTube community. And I set my day to it. So Shonda, that took a turn. The elves in the North Pole are being really creepy. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I'm telling you, this is a weird one. I honestly can't wait. You know what? Creepy Christmas elves. I think you might be letting the Halloween influence kind of creep into you. But I remember watching some of those old Christmas animes that they used to do back in the 1990s when I was a kid. My God, that were like the clay thing that they used to do. So the claymation, that's what it was called, claymation. Those elves were kind of freaky. They were kind of creepy. They kind of creeped me out. So creepy elves might be a thing. You never know. So Devin says, I know Devin. You know Devin. He is a great guy. Devin is great. I don't know how you do it. Honestly, I'm impressed every time I go to check your playlists because I'm just like, he amazes me. This is amazing. I love it. And my day, seriously, I wouldn't have an organization to my day if I didn't have, honestly, your playlists. So I will thank you until the end of time because of the fact that it has helped me so much. But unfortunately, I look like I'm going to have to shut it down from here, guys. It's been a great day. It's been a great productive 2.5 hours, but I have got to go to work. So my little outro. My name is Kibby Rose. This is the Roseland Arts channel. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to see more of these write-ups. I do constant write-ups every Monday and Wednesday at 11 a.m. And then I do pop-up streams depending on productivity levels. And I also have guest hosts, and I also go on to other people's channels as guests. So like and subscribe and follow me, and we can all come join the author community because honestly, they're great peeps. So I will see you all next time. Have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. And don't let this full moon get you in the goat, okay? Bye.